back. Tonight on Primetime, we continue to highlight the success of Midlands educators, and two principals from Richland School District 2 earned top recognitions. Teresa Mingo, who is the principal of Longleaf Middle School, and Matt Sherman, who's the principal of Blythewood High School, have been named the 2025 Middle Level Principal of the Year and Secondary Principal of the Year, respectively, by the South Carolina Association of School Administrators. And they join us tonight to talk about these accomplishments. First of all, congratulations to you both.
Thank you very much.
Yes. All right. Talk about this honor. It just sounds like it's absolutely fantastic and well-deserved. Talk a little bit about the process here.
I'm sure Matt would agree. I'm extremely honored, extremely humbled. But although our names are on the awards, it represents the work that our entire community has done, our Longleaf community as well as our Blythewood High School community. Our teachers work extremely hard, and they deserve this break that they're starting today. And so I am extremely honored, extremely blessed, and just so happy to share the work that our teachers are doing.
Yeah, and you know, Matt, we got to get it out of the way here in talking about the wonderful color of your
golden
hair.
locks.
Yes, that's right, the golden locks.
Every year at Blythewood High School, we have a service learning campaign, and our students get to identify goals. They set their goals high, and a few years ago, we were close to not meeting our goals. And so they said, Sherman, you accept our challenge, we'll meet the goal. I said, absolutely. So that year, they met the goal, and I swam in the pond at our school the day we got out for a Christmas break. And so we continue each year. So this year, they set lofty goals again, trying to raise about $12,000 to benefit 4 local groups. And not only did they meet it, they exceeded $15,000. So when we celebrated in our school auditorium, I came in and they unveiled, you will now bleach your hair this year. So I had to accept the challenge, but much different than the pictures you see.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
No doubt, no doubt.
I wear it with honor, though.
Yes, that's right, right. And, you know, great sport. I'm sure they loved seeing that, you know, the students.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, and, you know, I guess students at, you know, both of those ages, high school and middle schools and elementary, even on down, you know, so many of our kids, I think, face a lot of different challenges. What are some of the biggest challenges that you see at your level, and how are those being met each day? Because, I mean, it's, as you say, just such a big job, and teachers do such a fantastic job.
Teachers do an amazing job, and I'm a middle school principal, and so middle school, our kids are in a transitional phase as they're coming to middle school, and with that comes sometimes some challenges with motivation as well as challenges with behavior. And how do we combat that? Well, one thing that we do is make sure that we focus on relationships, because that's key. So we know that if we can develop relationships with them, we can turn some kids around. Also, we make sure that we set high expectations. We set high expectations, but we also provide the support that they need to meet those expectations.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's relationships.
She says it well, that's the key to success. We realized early that we have 4 short years to prepare these kiddos for employment, enlistment, or enrollment, and that's our goal. But also I challenge all of our adults when we start off the school year, I say, you know, think back to your days at high school. You don't talk about that favorite project, that favorite class, you talk about that favorite person that invested in you. And so I remind our staff, I remind our community that, you know, we have 4 short years to have a huge impact on these young folks as they go out into the world. But it's all about relationships. That cultivates the culture. And, you know, we talk about teacher retention. That's the greatest recruiter. Teachers want to come to you, they want to stay there. But our kids show up each and every day. They come to trusted adults they can go to for anything in life. We really try to balance the academics and all the other great things that happen in a young person's life, and we help them find success.
Yeah, well, that's just fantastic. You know, I think back to many of the teachers that I had growing up. So many of them played such a vital role, just being key voices at those pivotal times in life, like you say. And just creating that culture, as you mentioned, so big, you know, and I think an award like this really goes a long way toward, you know, showing kids that, hey, this is a great place to be, and they're being led by great leaders.
Absolutely.
It is an honor to receive this award, but the reality is it's a team award.
Sure.
It starts with our families at home. She and I both agree. We go home to amazing spouses and kiddos that live the administrative life with us. We drag them to school many hours. They help us set up and break down. But then it's the amazing teams we put together. You know, when you hire the best, you give them the support and trust they need, and we as the leaders get out of the way, great things happen.
And they get the message out. They tell our story. The teachers, if we support them, if we provide the support that they need, then they get the message out. And I think both of us are very fortunate. Our schools are fully staffed in a day and time when many schools have vacancies.
Right, yeah, no doubt about that. Well, you know, first and foremost, and again, just thank you so much for all that you do with the kids that you serve and for your staffs. You know, again, certainly very lucky to have leaders like y'all. And we appreciate you coming on and talking to us.
Thank you very much.
Well deserved, I will say.
Thank you.
All right.